Hi, everyone. I'm not sure really what I want to talk about. If I remember, not every time I always asked God, the divine universe, to give me a sign of what to talk about because I feel like we all channel. And the first thing that popped in my head was hope. So I guess I'm going to talk about hope and faith and how to basically have that in your life where I always felt like I was never quite good enough, smart enough, qualified enough. I always felt like since I didn't go to college, um, I didn't have a degree. I was a mother of two, a wife. But I always felt like I needed more. But deep down in, I always felt like I had a big purpose. Wasn't really sure exactly what my purpose was, but I just felt like I wanted to make a big difference in this world, and I was going to some way, somehow. Still haven't really figured out what that is or how I'm doing that or what I'm supposed to do as a spiritual person, but we're all spiritual people, so I guess with I guess it's just the way I feel like about being worthy, just about being enough, just being enough who I am, whether I was good in school, which I wasn't. I couldn't wait till school was done. I had ADHD. I couldn't keep my mind, my thoughts on my class. I always felt like I was somewhere else. My thoughts were somewhere else, and that was really hard in school because I always felt like I couldn't keep up with the kids, and especially when I had my cancer at 13 and I was out for, God, I would say almost half a year to almost 3/4 of the year, and had a tutor. And once you're kind of away from everything, you kind of, what I felt like, and maybe it was just me, I had an awesome tutor and she was so sweet. But I just felt like I never could get caught back up with everybody. And with that, I just still feel like lately I've been feeling like I know I'm going to have to go out in the unknown to find where my soul and what I need to do and where I'm meant to go. And to a degree, it's very scary to me because to not know where the money is going to come, how it's going to come. And I know that God the Divine will, like, it'll show up, and it always has in my life. But it's still scary because I'm always so used to knowing what I'm doing, where I'm at. Everything is more scheduled, and I know that that's where I'm supposed to go is unscheduled. And to just be in the moment and truly just no worries, no problems, just happiness and joy no matter what I do, because I always felt like whatever I would do for this earth would be something that either would make a big difference or change people's lives. And I feel like I still will do that. I'm not sure, but I will find it when I go out in the unknown. And I guess with me, I guess what I understand and my gut feeling and my intuition knows that when you're happy and you're joyful as a woman, you attract and you magnetize whatever you need. And that's where I have to have trust and faith and hope. And not even so much hope, because hope really isn't quite, it's like mediocre, whatever you want to say. Where trust and faith is for sure. Like, I know that's going to happen. And I just keep telling myself to have faith and to know wherever I go, I'm always protected, I'm always watched over. And especially going by myself, because there's a lot of my spiritual people that I follow that, yeah, they do this and they go out on the unknown, but they go out with their spouse or they go out with their boyfriend or they have another that they're with. And I'm by myself. And I have no problem with that because I went on all these vacations and retreats and different things by myself and went to another country by myself. I know I can do it and I know I can go out on the unknown. It's just doing it and just not knowing where I'm going now, because before I had always a destination, and I think I still do, but I'm not really sure because I feel like I might be like going to a place, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be staying there. I might be traveling to other areas to unlock different things that I probably have left in, like, I guess, past lives or whatever, that will help the earth. And that's kind of what I get from a couple people that I follow. And it's like the crystalline grids or whatever, like you just, I guess, unlock them somehow. I don't know. And I'm not even sure about that, but I'll enter know it if I'm supposed to go. And there's just sometimes I meant to go places and I can't even explain it to people. And I'm just like, I gotta go. I just gotta go and do this. And I don't know. It's just gonna be the biggest thing I've done yet when I do it. And it's scary. And I went from hope to trust to faith. And trust and faith is like the biggest thing, to believe in myself. And that's another thing, like I was just saying, like I felt like with my ex, he was never one to make me feel very confident. And he always seemed like he knew everything and I didn't know very much. And I just went with it because I never felt that smart in school. And so that was on me. It really wasn't anything that he did. I should have never let it happen like that. But I did. And like they say, there's always two sides of a story. But I know now that I have a stronger, more determined willpower to do whatever I need to do. And if I felt like I'm going to be doing that, I know I'll be watched over and protected. And if something happens to me, I know that that's what is supposed to happen to me, because I just truly have trust and faith in that. I always have. And I always talk to my son about that and stuff and everything. When we were talking about him like being and telling me about when I would go to Miami by myself and he would be worried and different things. And I'm like, you know what, if I'm meant to, something happened to me, then that's the way I meant to go. I don't worry about life like that. I don't fear. I did. I used to. I'm not saying that I never did, but I don't anymore. And to be honest with you, I am a little bit scared and fearful for like going and doing this, because it would be a big jump for me right now. But if I'm meant to do it, I'm meant to do it. And I will just believe and trust and have faith in anything that I need to do. And as long as I truly breathe and get in the moment and just know whatever comes to me, I will be able to conquer. That's so important. And I know I need to do better on my breathing, because I don't do that really as well on breathing, but that's a whole other like thing I should do a video on. But I'm just have to say one thing. I'm so proud of myself because I've been doing these now after even watching my grandkids. And I get a shower. Like last night I had a towel in my head. I don't really care. This is how I am. And tonight I thought, well, at least comb my hair and it's wet, but I don't really care about that. I just do whichever way I'm meant to do. And I feel like I can channel and know what to say better after I'm out of the water. There's just something refreshing about the water that truly like rejuvenates me, I feel like, and helps me to get clarity before I come on and talk, especially when I'm over here kind of wore out and tired and stuff like that. But I'm so grateful to be able to be here watching them and being with them and my family. So anyways, I hope this resonates with somebody. And if you've never seen me, I'm Charlene Carver. I'm an earth angel, truly wanting everyone to find happiness and joy in their life and to love themselves, because that's so important, to love yourself. So anyways, I truly am grateful that anybody will come on and listen. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.